boat gently down the stream. Nearly, life is...
Who is he?
Noel Abbott.
Oh, really?
He tries to come here every few months for the children.
He must be a very nice man.
Yes, he is. He's delightful. We've missed him this year. Excuse me.
Oh, bye-bye, sister.
Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, life is but a dream. I had a terrible time at the hospital once.
You did?
Yeah, had to be rushed to surgery.
Why?
Turn lights. I was attacked by a starving woodpecker.
What did the doctor do?
He called in a tree surgeon. Guy tried to turn me into a bookcase. I could hand it out like my Uncle Lester. He can do this.
Archie, why don't you tell the kids about your Uncle Lester? Archie, we're going to talk about your Uncle Lester.
Why should I?
Because I told you to. I'm the ventriloquist and you're my partner.
I'm sick of being your partner.
Archie, look at me.
I hate you.
Beautiful. Oh, you're beautiful, too. Oh. You shouldn't have. My nephew, he couldn't come, huh?
He had to go to San Diego, Aunt Lucy.
Sure. Business comes first. Even for a lieutenant.
No, thank you.
Couldn't spare a few minutes for his Aunt Lucy, huh?
Well, he said to say he loves you. How's your leg today?
It started with an ingrown toenail.
I know.
Just don't worry about me, I'm fine. The pain, they keep it all inside.
I know you do.
Nobody knows how I suffer.
I can just imagine.
I don't complain, I keep it all bottled up.
You're very brave.
People ask me, I say, I'm fine. They should only know.
Nobody knows.
Listen, I don't want to be no burden. Tell me something. My nephew, he couldn't come.
All right already. I'm coming. Where's the fire? I'm coming.
Victor.
Is that the great Noel Abbott? You haven't changed a bit in 8 months. You shouldn't go around letting yourself in, kid. We've had 2 robberies in this neighborhood.
I didn't come to rob you, Vic. This is for you.
Tell you the truth, Big Shot. I'd rather have had a postcard.
I thought of you every day, Victor.
Every day, Noel?
You're Noel, I'm Clown. Unhand me, you fool. I belong to Victor.
So, you enjoy Europe?
Very much.
Do they enjoy you and Archie?
A smash. So how's it going with you?
Me? I'm still knocking them dead. Some ventriloquist, Paris, London, you name it. They want a new partner, they all still know my address. How's Archie?
That's what I want to talk to you about, Vic.
Oh, yeah? I thought you came back for a refresher. How to throw your voice in 3 easy lessons.
Vic, I can't control him anymore.
Well, let's take a look. That set of works I put in there ought to last a lifetime.
I don't mean that kind of control.
What do you mean, kid?
I can't make him do what I want him to do. I can't make him say what I want him to say. He hates me.
He hates you? How do you know?
He told me.
Look, most artists, the only way they can get their work perfect is by making their work a part of themselves. For ventriloquists, people like us, the only way we can get it perfect is by cutting ourselves in half. Half for us, and half for the dummy. When that happens, we don't know who we are anymore, kid.
It isn't me. It's Archie. He wants to do things I don't want him to do.
Okay, no.
He wants me to do things, and I don't want to do them, Vic. Look at me.
If I look at you, I'm gonna weep. I'm too old to weep.
You made him the way he is.
You made him the way he is.
Help me,
I already did.
please.
I taught you everything I know.
Please. I tried.
Associated Press, right? Times, right? Weekly Advertiser?
A neighborhood newspaper. Honest.
Hello, Sergeant.
Hi, Charlie.
How's the family?
No complaints. What do we got?
Victim is Victor March, age 52. He made these puppet things for ventriloquists. Nora Phelps, housekeeper. Comes in 3 times a week. She's the one who found the body. And here's the chisel that did the job. No prints. That's where we found it. Can I help you, miss?
Mrs. Colombo.
Sergeant Kaplan. Meet the lady from the Weekly Advertiser.
Hi.
Hi.
We'll talk. Let me finish with the reporters. Look, what we have here is a couple of local robberies. This one escalated to murder. No signs of forced entry. Nothing out of order down here in the workshop. Mrs. Phelps says not even any of the dummies are missing. She also says he never kept any money around the house.
Excuse me. Are you one of the reporters?
No. Are you?
No. I mean, yes, sort of. You're Noel Abbott. I've seen you on television. I saw you today at the hospital.
That was my friend Archie. I'm just the stooge.
Did you know Mr. March?
We were very close. I've been away. I came to see him and found this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
People say that. I think you really are sorry.
Mr. Abbott, I don't know if Mr. March ever told you, but he said if anything ever happened to him, he wanted you to have Clown.
Thank you, Mrs. Phelps. This fellow used to be Victor's partner.
Oh, I wish I could have seen them.
Sergeant Kaplan said he'd like to have a word with you, sir, and the lady, Mrs. Colombo.
Thank you. Oh, Mrs. Phelps, forgive me, but Victor March lived in our suburb. My editor will ask for a picture. Is there a photograph?
Oh, no, ma'am. He wasn't much for pictures.
Mr. Abbott, I wanted to thank you for your help. There might be some questions later, but it's routine. You got everything you need, Mrs. Colombo. Any questions?
Well, just whoever did it ripped everything apart upstairs. Why not down here?
Well, the way I figure it, whatever the murderer wanted was upstairs.
Well, what do you think the murderer wanted?
Beats me. Mrs. Phelps said nothing was missing. When you write it up, it's Sergeant Kaplan with a C. My mother gets upset if it's misspelled.
That's where he used to keep Clown.
You must have spent a lot of time down here.
The first time I wandered in here, I was 8 years old.
So what do you want, big shot?
I told him I wanted to watch.
So who's stopping you?
He showed me how to do tricks with my voice. I didn't want to go home. Finally, he threw me out, but I kept coming back, and he kept teaching me, and when I was ready, he made Archie for me. You want to pay me back, big shot? You find some kid as sad as you were, then you make him laugh. That's my eulogy.
It was lovely. Oh.
Thank you for listening.
Mr. Abbott. You forgot Clown. I put him in your car. I saw your license plate.
I didn't forget him, Mrs. Colombo.
Excuse me?
He was Victor's. Whatever life he had came from Victor. Now his life is finished. He's just wood and paint and wire. Can you understand that?
No, I don't think so.
Do you have children, Mrs. Colombo?
A daughter,
What's your daughter's name?
Jenny.
Then let Clown be Victor's gift to Jenny.
I still don't understand. Do you understand? Terrific.
Don't think I don't know. You killed him.
Clown knows.
Doesn't matter.
Does now. Where's Clown?
Mrs. Colombo,
Oh, hi.
I tried to reach you at your newspaper. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, no. No, not at all. Come in. Come on in. I do most of my work at home anyway. Please, sit down.
Thank you.
What I've got here is a kind of cottage industry, filling up the space between supermarket ads. Can I get you anything? How about some coffee cake?
Thank you. I can only stay a minute. You were asking about a photo of Victor. I came across this one, and you can have it if you like.
Thank you.
Mommy! Can we?
Honey, I'd like you to meet a famous friend of Clown's. This is Noel Abbott.
Hi, Jenny. It's very nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, too.
Do you like Clown?
A lot. But I can't make him work.
Well, let's take a look. Well, what's the matter, old buddy? Are you being shy with Jenny? Well, you like her, don't you? And you like Mrs. Colombo.
I think his mouth is broken.
Say ah. Looks like a sore throat to me. How about I take him home and make him better? You want to come home with me?
Honey. I think I know what's wrong with Clown. He was given to Mr. Abbott by someone he loved very much. And now he wants to go and live with Mr. Abbott. What do you think, Noel?
Would that be all right with you, Jenny?
Yes, sir.
Do you know Archie, that fella I work with? What if Archie and I have a party here for your friends? Would you like that? Good. Then that's what we'll do. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Oh, little Miss Cool.
No, we're gonna do it. So when I say go, right? This is very serious. Right? Here we go. No, come on. Now, Archie.
Smart girls.
Yeah, and they're pretty, too.
Huh?
They're pretty.
Oh, and Miss Columbo's not that herself.
Archie, she's married.
I won't hold that against her.
Archie, will you behave yourself? You're going in the suitcase.
Can I take her with me?
Archie.
Dead men tell no tales. What do you think about that?
I don't think that's very funny, Archie.
Dead men can't talk. Is that funny? Clan, 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 clan. Clan, 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 clan. Clan, clan, clan. Clown can't talk.
Okay, who wants ice cream and cake? Me! All right. I don't believe it. No, do you want them?
Please, yes,
all
here we
gone?
are.
What kind of You get gloves, super
Wonderful,
gloves. What kind do you want?
wonderful.
I want vanilla. Honey, you've already had...
I want more ice cream. I want more cake. I want more ice cream. I want more cake.
Okay. I'm gonna give you some. Here it comes. You love it.
Jenny.
I just wanted to see.
I don't care what you wanted to see, young lady. You do not touch other people's things.
I'm sorry.
Go on, back to your party.
What are you doing?
Oh, Jenny got intrigued. I was just putting him back.
What did he say?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. It's just I don't like anybody handling him.
First, your good news, Mrs. Colombo. Your soapbox derby. I call it nice, firm journalism. I love every word of it.
What's my bad news?
Your bad news is my good news. There's an extra ad going on the same page. Cut the story in half.
Half.
Half?
Yes, sir. Can I ask what you're writing?
You may ask. I'm writing a letter to my daughter.
Oh. How do you spell embarrass?
2 R's, 2 S's.
How do you spell schizophrenic?
SCH, 1 Z, no T's.
What does it mean?
Split personality.
That much I know. I want the rest.
What's so special about schizophrenia?
I met someone. A ventriloquist friend of that man who was murdered. I just don't know what to make of him.
Ventriloquism. That's what you might call controlled schizophrenia. I saw it go out of control once. I was working on the Vancouver Sun, entertainment editor. Good for lots of free passes. Ever give you any of our free passes?
Not yet.
That's because we never get any. I saw this guy working with his dummy. Pretty funny stuff. Then suddenly they're yelling at each other. I mean, a real screaming match. Ended up with him smashing his dummy's head on the floor. I had to drag him off the stage. Maybe it's an occupational hazard.
Sergeant Cap.
Mrs. Colombo.
Can I play?
Yeah, sure.
I've been thinking about Victor March's murder.
Me too.
Oh? What do you think?
I think it's my night off.
How do you think the murderer got in?
I don't know, Mrs. Colombo. On consideration, I'd say that he came right through the door.
I talked to the housekeeper. She says all the doors were usually locked.
The murderer knocked on the door. Victor let him in.
Oh. So then Victor must have known him.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
He knew Noel Abbott.
Mrs. Colombo.
Excuse me?
You play this game much?
My husband does.
Fine.
Maybe you ought to talk to him.
Who, your husband?
Noel Abbott.
Why?
Oh, he's strange. So is Archie.
The dummy. He's strange, too.
So is Clown.
Clown. Right.
Sergeant, Clown was Victor's old partner. Mr. Abbott gave him to me, and then he took him back. Now, I call that strange. Archie talks too much, and Clown never talks at all.
Maybe that's because he's a dummy.
I just think you should talk to them.
Talk to the dummies.
I mean, Mr. Abbott, I think Clown has something to do with it all.
Mrs. Colombo, now, I appreciate your help. You see, I can't go barging in on Mr. Abbott. I can't examine his dummies without a warrant. I can't get a warrant without the DA. The DA can't get a warrant without the judge, and I won't tell the judge that the dummies won't talk. I won't do that.
Sergeant, will you do it if I sink the yellow ball in the side pocket?
What will you do if you don't?
Oh, bake your cake. Always spell Kaplan with a C so your mother doesn't get upset.
Shoot.
My husband taught me.
When I grow up, I want to be a policeman.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
Because my uncle is a nightstick.
That's a terrible joke, Archie.
He was a terrible nightstick.
And that's enough. Is there anything else, Sergeant?
Just to sort of look around. It's routine under the circumstances. Mr. Abbott, do you remember where you were on the day of the murder?
I had breakfast with my agent. I did a show at St. Anne's Hospital. Did some errands and went to see Victor. You were already there.
Thank you. You smoke these?
Yes, once in a while. Thank you.
Hey, how about one for me?
Yeah. When I grow up, I want to be a ventriloquist.
still don't think he'll take his pill.
That's where you're wrong. When you were a little girl, we hid your medicine in a glass of milk. For dogs, ground beef. Oh, you like that, don't you? You bet you like that. Just wait. Sweetheart, go see who it is.
He's going to be too smart, Mommy.
Well, that's because you got no faith in your smart mommy. Right. Little onion salt. Some Worcestershire sauce. You lucky dog. And at last, the secret ingredient. Go get it, you beautiful beast.
Mrs. Colombo?
Shh. Oh, hi. Hold it, Sergeant. You're right. He is too smart. Oh, no.
I told you.
Well, my little darling, somebody has to eat this pill. Have you had your dinner yet?
Well, as a matter of fact, I haven't.
You're off the hook. Sit down. My husband's still stuck in San Diego, so you have just saved the day.
Thank you. That's very nice.
Don't tell me nice. Tell me about Noel Abbott.
I talked to him.
And?
Mrs. Colombo, I'm going to give you an opinion. Now, it may not be worth a dinner, but here it is. Noel Abbott is a very nice young man. On the day of the murder, he was performing at a hospital. That's very nice. Archie is a nice dummy. There is nothing wrong with him. There isn't even anything strange.
What about Clown?
That is marvelous. There is no Clown. Clown was not even in the apartment.
He had to be. Why did Mr. Abbott take him back?
Is there something wrong, Miss Colombo?
I think I just ate the dog's pill.
I loved you, Vic. I'm okay now. I'm going away again. We're We're finished now. You can't hurt me anymore.
Don't kid yourself, big shot. Don't kid yourself.
Oh, no. I've missed you.
Archie. His face is broken.
Don't touch him.
I'm sorry.
What do you want?
I want you to help me. Help Clown. Help all of us to find out who killed your friend. Who killed Victor?
I don't know.
Does Clown know? He must have seen it. Remember, this is where you told me he used to sit. Where Archie is?
Where did you find him?
At the cemetery. Someone buried him. In a box. Next to Victor. There were roses for Victor's grave. There was a rose for Clown, too. This rose. It's like the one you were wearing the day Victor was killed. The same kind of gold foil, wrapped like this. I bought some roses for my husband's aunt at the same florist who does them this way. No. Why would someone bury Clown?
I don't know.
These chisels. This is where the murderer put the chisel that killed Victor. You put the rest of the chisels back that day we were down here. You put them back like this. And you left this place empty. I wondered about that. I tried to work it out in my head why you'd leave that place blank, because only the murderer knew that that was the place for the chisel that killed Victor. Who killed Victor?
Archie. Archie killed Victor.
And Clown was the witness.
Clown can't talk.
Clown talk tonight.
Dead men don't talk.
Clown isn't dead.
Bury him.
His voice was cut. Mrs. Phelps said the clown was talking in the park. But then Noel cut Clown's voice. With these.
They were here. Right here. The day Victor was killed.
Clown talk tonight because I fixed him. With this, the wire was cut here, Noel. So his mouth wouldn't work. So the witness couldn't talk. Noel was going to do that to you tonight, too, Archie. So you'd never talk again. And you'd be dead, too.
No killed him. No killed Victor.
You were here that day. Before the police came.
I was, Archie. Then Archie wasn't me at all. It all pulled apart. All I wanted to be was perfect. I wanted to be excellent.
You are.
Mas eu não me lembro de ter visto, não. A senhorita Wells estava a postá-la, sim. E você não se lembra de ter visto os dois juntos? Não. Para dizer a verdade, nem ela eu vi muito. Ela contraiu um vírus, cantava suas músicas e ficava o tempo todo no camarote. Ficava? Eu acho que você pode ficar tranquilo. Tenente, o tal homem do retrato, acha que foi ele que matou a Rosana? Acho. Mas não diga pra ninguém.
Ainda não o peguei. Senhora Denziger?
Sim?
Eu sou o Tenente Colombo. Estou trabalhando com seu marido na morte de uma moça. Ele deve ter lhe dito.
Sim, coisa horrível.
Pois é, eu estive no banquete do seu marido e não vi a senhora.
Estou de regime.
A senhora não me parece gorda. E nem ele também. Parece um homem forte.
Ele nunca esteve doente em toda a vida dele.
Isso até ontem, não?
Foi sim, mas o doutor assegurou que não era nada sério.
Está vendo aquele rapaz lá naquelas máquinas de jogo? Desperdício de dinheiro. Imagina que eu joguei 45 vezes e só ganhei uma. E logo no começo, depois eu não ganhei mais nenhuma.
Não se pode ganhar deles. Para que tentar?
A senhora não é jogadora?
Não, prefiro atividades mais calmas.
Engraçado, eu tinha a impressão de que a senhora e seu marido iam a Las Vegas com frequência.
Oh, não, senhor. Hidden vai muito lá, mas eu não gosto de Las Vegas.
A senhora é uma mulher muito compreensiva. Puxa, deixar seu marido sair assim, desse modo?
Errado.
A senhora não é compreensiva.
Não. Eu não poderia ser. Não com dinheiro, não com um homem. Especialmente meu marido.
Não, pelo menos é muito fraca.
Muito criteriosa também.
Não, fala sério mesmo, né?
Uhum. É a verdade.
O que quer dizer com isso?
Sou uma mulher idosa com muito dinheiro. Meus amigos acham que Hidden se casou comigo por interesse. E o senhor também. Mas estão enganados. O senhor também está. Temos algo em comum. Por isso nos casamos. Quando não tivermos mais, nos separaremos. Satisfaço-me sentindo-me assim. Hidden ainda não me desapontou. Se ele o fizer, que Deus o proteja.
Foi um prazer conhecê-la.
Uhum.
Só uma outra coisa. A última vez que seu marido foi a Las Vegas, a senhora se lembra quando foi?
Na semana passada, sexta e sábado. Isso é importante?
Não, só curiosidade. Obrigado. Pode me ceder um instante?
Sim, sim.
Eu tenho que fazer uma perguntinha ao senhor. Eu sei que os médicos são sensíveis a isso. Seria possível alguém forjar um ataque de coração? Médico. O senhor deve? Apenas uma hipótese.
Hipoteticamente, qualquer coisa é possível. Um estimulante forte pode fazer isso. Uma grande dose de anfetamina ou, possivelmente, nitrato amilo.
Nitrato amilo? O que é isso?
São cristais que se colocam sobre as narinas. Apertam ao coração. São usados em casos de angina. Nitrato amilo. Isso.
Eu gostaria de saber também, doutor, esses cristais, o efeito deles é rápido?
Não, em questão de segundos, tenente.
E em cápsulas?
Uhum, exato.
Obrigado.
lendo um livro.
Estava sentado onde?
Junto à mesa.
Estava de frente para aquele lado?
Não, eu estava de frente para a parede, de costas para a porta.
E estava de frente para a parede. Então o senhor Desde poderia ter saído.
Tenente, por que insiste em continuar com essa investigação? Quando chegarmos a Mazatlan amanhã, as autoridades não terão a menor dificuldade em ver o óbvio. Infelizmente, terei que insistir que pare de incomodar os Danzigers ou qualquer outro.
Ei, capitão. Capitão, espere um momento, por favor. Pode me dar aquela papeleta? Está vendo isso aqui, capitão? Fornece as pulsações e a pressão sanguínea do Sr. Denziger. De 30 em 30 minutos, desde o momento em que ele caiu na piscina.
Eu sei perfeitamente.